Hi nerdies! If you have been an X for the past few weeks, you must have seen this two hashtags trending, hashtag Fort Peat deserve better and hashtag respect Fort Peat. Well, this hashtag started trending as fans of Fort and Peat, the leads in the Thai BL series, Love See the series, expressed their dissatisfaction towards the production company. Me Mind Why and the author of the series itself, MAME. Before we dive into the Fort Peat issue, let's first have some background about the people involved in this matter. If you have been a fan of Thai BL series since 2018, you must have heard of MAME's name as she is the author of one of the famous BL series during that time, Love by Chance, wherein the characters of A and Pete gave popularity to one of the biggest ships at that time, Perth Saint. Another popular BL series under MAME's belt is FORTPEAT the series starring Mew and Gulf. However, even with this huge and successful BL novels and series, she is faced with a lot of issues and she is once named as a problematic writer. MAME Orwan is a prolific BL writer on deckd.com. It is a Thai-language youth-oriented website, featuring a large online community and education-related content. It has a writers section which serves as a web fiction publishing platform. Two of her books under this platform is My Accidental Love Is You and FORTPEAT that has been adopted into BL series. It gained massive popularity to which even the cast became famous in just a short time and both stories even had a season 2. This is the reason why she is widely known as the BL Queen. However, not everyone is happy with the way she writes and the stories she produces. Her stories are definitely problematic. As a fujoshi, I am guilty of enjoying the most common and problematic trope of yaoi manga: sexual assault, rape, dubcon, gaslighting, because I know it is fiction and should not happen in real life, like how Naruto and Boku no Hero Academia is not real and still I could enjoy. I definitely draw the line between fiction and reality though. Now, I treat live action of romance story differently. This is close as a real thing for me and should reflect our morality and call out wrongdoings. He even added that Tharn and Type's love story should not happen in real life, stating that there is no way a victim of sexual assault who got assaulted again can fall in love with their assaulter as well as a gay man falling in love with a homophobic straight guy. If this does happen in real life, according to him, it will be a very toxic relationship. However, this is where the problem occurs. Tharn Type is hailed as one of the greatest love stories between a homophobic straight guy and a gay man, and all the negative and problematic issues are never called out. Just like what Long did to Tar without his consent is a crime as well. Meanwhile, A and Pete were the typical possessive top and submissive bottom. However, there should still be a clear line between being possessive and submissive if this happens in real life. Another problematic character she had is Techno and Kankla. According to an article shared by a fan in Amino, MAME has often used the word wolf to describe Kankla and the word sheep to describe Techno in her novel. This means that Kankla is a predator and Techno is as innocent as one could be. Another issue here was when Kankla raped Techno when he was in a very vulnerable moment, where he just could not fight back. Not only is Kankla a creep, but he is also a coward who could not make a move on Techno while he is sober. Even before raping him, he was always asking his brother for his photos in compromising positions and manipulating the older by slashing his tires and giving him a ride in his car. Just me imagining this happening in real-life situation already makes me scared. At this point, Kankla is a possessive stalker, and we all know these kinds of people will do anything just for the people they are obsessed with. Another thing that she points out is the music that is used in the morning scene after Techno is raped. It is that comic music used for funny moments dialogues in a show. I never knew rape was funny. And did you know that Tam and Tar are not just step-siblings? In the original book, they are real brothers. So, there is an issue of incest here. In my opinion, she's a writer in an inherently problematic genre. Now where I see the problem with MAME is when transferring written media to visual with dramas. Some things we gloss over while reading is a real issue in live action, and her and the production team didn't do well enough to remove or change those things in Love by Chance and Tharn Type. I haven't watched Don't Say No yet. I believe there is definitely a lot of room for improvement, and she does seem to take the feedback from fans seriously from what I've heard. I think she would be better in the next production she does. I do have a problem with adaptations that don't address these things. What I think is okay in writing changes when you start using real people to act it out, especially to a youngish audience. That makes things more tangible in a way that I don't think text does. At the same time, it can strip context that you'd gain from the narrative just telling you things. It's also more accessible to more people and more likely to reinforce already existing biases and social perceptions. Despite all of the scandals, MAME was able to establish her own company, MISTREATMENT, on January 23, 2019, and the YouTube channel, MISTREATMENT, is where Tharntype the series was aired. Now with all of this background, let us move on to the present time and dive into the Fort Peat issue. Compared to the issues mentioned earlier, this one is different as it doesn't involve the characters Fort and Peat were playing to be problematic. The problem is fans are speculating that MAME and the company is showing favoritism to the other series because according to them, Love Sea the series doesn't have the proper promotion or lacks in one, compared the last series where Fort Peat starred, and the worst is a possible mistreatment towards the actors. They even released a compilation of the things they find problematic towards the series, like in the group photos of Love Sea official press conference, the main actors of Love Sea were standing at the sides instead of in the middle, causing the mass may be confused who are the main starrings. Loss of job opportunities of FP because MMY neglects their work, including slow response, no response. When brands ask to cooperate with FP, MMY will ask the brands to take more artists as a bundle or even force the brand to use other artists instead. Instances of misinformation were also present in Fort and Peat's schedules, like putting the wrong store name and not indicating the specific time for their Upsway Taba event. Another one is when Fort's streaming time schedule for Theodore Gelato doesn't match with the store's time. The trailer of Love Sea was ghost banned because MMY did not add the age restriction and the video cannot be searched normally, which leads to a huge potential loss of the views. I tried doing this to verify if it's true, and it is. In order to watch the trailer of Love Sea the series, you must visit the channel first before you can watch it. There's also an issue of none or missing English subtitles in the contents released in MMY's official YouTube channel, which is kinda disappointing, especially for international fans. Gonna be real, they had absolutely no plans for FP, and LS is just a money-making scheme for MISTREATMENT official. They had no actual plans for LS, which is why we had no content during filming too. She and the crew rushed the whole thing. I still don't forget Pete's birthday in 2023. His birthday party is on the 28th. You forgot to put it in the schedule after fans tweeted reminders, and you updated Pete's birthday in the comments. Is this the way you treat your artists? All that protesting, hashtags and messages to official channels got us an email that says box sets are delayed until July 20th. What a joke. And speaking of box sets, it is also included in their list. Selling an extreme expensive box set before the series airing, whose profit was saying to be used in the Love Sea promotion and production. But given the current promotion of Love Sea, we doubt where the money is actually spent on. If you guys know, box sets are usually sold after the series aired for exclusive behind-the-scenes and special episodes. Using its revenue for production and promotion is kinda suspicious for me, because in the first place, there should be enough money for the production and not rely on the box set's revenue. Fans also felt scammed as the official goods they received were far more different, or should I say worse, than the one they advertised. As a customer, I am asking MISTREATMENT official MAME to explain the difference in advertised quality from the live selling to the official goods of beginning of Love Sea box set. This is misleading to fans who purchased goods. This video is the one where Fort and Peat is showing the pajama that will be included in the box set. You can see that the infinity symbol should be made of beads and the cloth is cotton. However, if we check the one that the fans received, you can clearly tell the difference in one look. From the quality of the garment used up to the infinity symbol, it doesn't have any similarity to the first one. And according to the owner of the post, he spent almost $3,000 for it. It's really not worth to purchase a costly product that is not the same as what has been advertised during the live in the official good and is under MMY company image. And we purchase it, not only because we want to support their series, and we also want to have that shirt. Meanwhile, after putting up a complaint, the company finally answered, and the fan urged the other fans who purchased the box set to file a complaint to the Office of Consumer Protection Board. What do you think about this issue? Is it MAME's fault or mismanagement that leads to this kind of circumstances? Let me know your thoughts regarding this matter in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Till next time, nerdies.